And now, coming to you live from the Chocolate Bar Studios, Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Hump Day!
There's a party going on around town. It's one rowdy cowboy throwdown here in H-Town, where we're stronger than a hurricane. From miles around, best of the best come here to put their tough to the test. Give it all for gold or go home broke when they open up that gate. Welcome to the show, welcome to the home of the world's biggest rodeo, where the stars light up the night underneath that Texas sky. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Welcome to the show. It's a Houston tradition, 4-H, FFA, and go Texan. And you can bet, son, it's gonna be around a long, long time. When these riders and ropers give it their best, we'll show them how loud the hometown crowd can get. 'Cause tonight, y'all, we all got a little bit of cowboy deep inside. Welcome to the show, welcome to the home of the world's biggest rodeo, where the stars light up the night underneath that Texas sky. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Where the Bayou City streets meet these country roads. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. It's been a minute, but we are back.
We are back.
Of course, this is Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou, right here on Tiki Man Radio. And we're coming to you live from the headquarters of Tiki Man Radio. That is the Chocolate Bar Studios here in beautiful Harrison Bay, overlooking that majestic Chickamauga Lake. And, of course, it's Thanksgiving Eve, and we have a lot to be thankful for. And
yes, we do.
And I'm sure everybody out there does too. And, you know, one of the things that we are thankful for is our sponsors. And, of course, our number one OG sponsor, that would be Joe Leo, JBL Legends Travel, JBL Travel Group. They recently had their Facebook page hacked. So it's JBL Travel Group if you want to follow that social media now. But, of course, they are the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio, and for good reason. And they are partners for the 3rd annual Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise that is going to the Dominican Republic. If you're planning your next getaway, don't stress yourself out. Let a professional do it. It doesn't cost you any more, so why wouldn't you let somebody else do the work? I know I would. And you can do that by giving Joe a call at 732-831-5200. Goaltending Services, GTS Charters and Outfitters down in Key West, Florida. They are the premier charter service down in Key West. When you're down here on the island, experience everything there is, but do not leave that island without getting out there on the water. And there's no better people to do it with than Monty and Gypsy at GTS Charters and Outfitters. And, of course, the Outfitters shop that is above the Hurricane Home Marina, located at 5110 Overseas Highway there in Key West. They have everything that you're going to need to go out. You can go up early in the morning, get your cup of coffee, get you a little snack, get you some sun hats, some sunscreen, some souvenirs, they have everything that you need right there, one-stop shop. So make sure you go check them out. If you want to book a charter, give them a call, 305-916-0990 or gtscharters.com. And, of course, for all of you out there that are listening, we are broadcasting live on Tiki Man Radio, tikimanradio.com, and the Tiki Man Radio YouTube channel, courtesy of MFG Records Tropical Live Camp. And, of course, if you are an up-and-coming artist or independent artist and you're looking for somebody to take your music to the next level, check out MFG Records, because Dave Sines and Beth Travers have been in the music industry a very long time. Not only are they record producers, they are singer-songwriters themselves, and they know the business inside and out. So we are so thankful for the sponsors that we have. And, of course, you already heard the voice, but my partner in crime, my nurse, Laura Lou.
Hey, y'all. How are you?
I ain't going to ask you how you've been, because I know how you've been. You've been busy.
I have been busy, but, that's okay. That's what I do. I was having flashbacks for a little bit, but I'm all right now.
Was you?
I was.
Why is that?
Well, you were so pitiful, and I was back to my 24-hour
I'm not going to lie.
caregiving.
I was pitiful.
Yeah.
I was pitiful.
So
I tell you what, I do not wish what I went through on my worst enemy.
No.
Mm-mm.
And I, believe it or not, I have heard of people having it much, much, much worse. But
oh my gosh, no.
Yeah, you had a really rough time. So glad that you're back to doing well and just in time for the holiday.
Me too.
And lots of people chiming in and saying they are happy you're back as well. The ambassador's out there. She says you are looking fine.
If you can't tell, I don't know if you can tell. The camera adds 10 pounds, but yeah, during that illness, that 2-week hell ordeal, I lost 21 pounds.
Yeah.
So I'm in my
slightly jealous.
I am wearing my skinny jeans tonight. You know them jeans in your closet that you're like, well, maybe someday I'll get back into them. I'm back into my skinny jeans, damn it.
He's a little excited.
I am extremely thankful for that.
Right.
And if all of you want to know, well, what was your secret? I don't recommend it, because it all started with a kidney stone.
Yeah.
And it just went downhill from there. Kidney stones and surgeries, and then sepsis and on my deathbed. But as soon as I heard the Tiki Man saying he was going to dust off his cowboy hat and come in here and start trying to play country music, I'm like, oh hell no, let me out of this hospital, take these IVs out, I got to go back to work, because I can't have the Tiki Man trying to play country music. That's
right. Well, Ed and Pat from Paradise Way Tiki Bar Studios are tuning in. They said, welcome back.
That is Ed the Train Man. Of course, that is Get on That Peace Train every Monday night right here at Tiki Man Radio.
And the Beach Buddha is chiming in tonight.
The Beach Buddha. Well, you can't say Beach Buddha without talking about the official coffee of Tiki Man Radio, Beach Buddha Coffee. It is the best roast coast to coast. Take a trip with every sip. Go over to tikimanradio.com, click on that coffee tab, and see which roast suits you most.
Sorry, Michelle. Michelle said, sounds like a line in a country song. It all started with a kidney stone.
Right.
Well, want to also say hello to Miss Maureen. Mo is out there tonight.
Hey, Mo.
She is having family dinner at the beach.
Oh.
So she's listening in during dinner. Mr. Jeff McCarty, hello to you.
Hey, Jeff.
And also Mr. JBL Legends himself. Joe is out there.
Hey,
Joe Legend, as I like to call him.
Joe Legend. Yeah.
Let me see. Who else do we have?
And, of course, we will be having a brand new JBL Legends Travel Minute tonight as well.
Yeah.
And Joe's going to tell you all about security. Very important.
Yeah, especially nowadays. All right. Verona Corona, hello.
Hello to Verona.
It's almost Mexico time for her, I think.
I was going to say.
But she said, you are looking good, B-Dawg.
Thank you.
So, Verona is getting her new door, or just got the new door put in. There's all kinds of things happening at her house up there in Canada.
Very cool.
I know. I'm so excited for her. And Moni is out there, Monica.
Of course, that is the producer of The Big Show, Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man, right here on Tiki Man Radio every Sunday morning at 10. And it can be listened to, of course, on TikiManRadio.com. But better yet, you can see all of our faces on the Tiki Man Radio YouTube channel, courtesy of that Island J webcam.
Oh, I guess Verona said 43 days before she heads out.
43 days. All right.
Door is in. Kitchen starts tomorrow. Joe said the same thing. Sounds like a new country song.
It all started with the kidney stone.
That's right. And Allie Becca is out there.
Well, hello
our
to
daughter.
Allie.
She said, tell Brian I'm making him something special for tomorrow.
Ooh, what could it be?
I know what it is.
Oh, you do?
I'm not telling, but I know.
Then I will answer her question. Immediately following the show, I am going to be going home and making my world famous, Tiki Man talks about having world famous potato salad. I make the world famous macaroni salad. So I will be going home immediately after the show and getting busy and making the macaroni salad, because everybody knows that the magic happens in the refrigerator overnight.
That is true. It really is true. I don't know what happens, but also, let me see. Want to give a shout out to Donna Cushing Cummings.
Hey, Donna.
She said they're going to catch us on the replay because they're going out to dinner with family.
I understand.
Tonight.
Well, I got to say hello to Bob, too.
Well, yeah. And Vacuum Cleaner Tom.
How do we get from, vacuum cleaner Tom? You mentioned Moni when we forget about Tom.
I know.
Because as we said, she's always listening, but he's always working.
That's right. And the beautiful rock star Beth Travers is
Hello,
out there.
Beth.
And Mr. Dave Freeman.
Hey, Dave.
Keys extraordinaire.
Yeah, king of the keys, I like to say.
We have some more shout outs that I'll get to in just a little bit.
All right.
Ben Edwards is out there.
Hey,
listening
Ben.
in on YouTube. Hello, Ben.
Of course, Ben was a guest there Sunday night here in studio when the Tiki Men filled in for Rick the Stick, who is under the weather, or was. Hopefully, he is doing better. And, of course, they talked all about a bunch of stuff, including his new song that he had out.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so that was cool. If you missed that, go back on that replay and check that out for sure.
We love Ben.
Yeah.
All right. There was something else. Oh, before I do any more shout outs, I want to wish happy birthday to a couple people.
Okay, we get some birthdays.
We do. Now I just have to get back to where I saved them. Okay, so today is Kelly's, Kelly Van Dyne, my
good
one of my
friend.
best friends from Ohio. It is her birthday today.
Well, happy birthday, Kelly.
And tomorrow is Bobby Lee Higgins.
Oh.
So Kathy,
we love Bobby.
We do love Bobby. Kathy and Darby, it's Kathy's sister.
Correct.
So happy birthday to both of you, and an early heavenly happy birthday to my mama, who I almost said who turns. That's awful. Whose birthday is Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So happy birthday to all of you, and Steve Crago, happy birthday to you as well.
Secret agent man right there. Yeah.
Yep. So happy birthday, everybody.
Are you going to do it?
I will do it.
Okay, hold on. Let me shut the door. Quiet the crowd.
That always makes me nervous. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear everyone. Happy birthday to you.
All right, happy birthday. You can't say happy birthday to Mama in heaven and not sing.
That's true.
You got to sing like an angel, because she loved to hear you sing.
She did. She did. That was one of the things she always wanted me to go make a record. That was her thing. She always wanted to get me in a recording studio, and I never did it. So there you go, Mama. I sang in public.
There you go. Of course, we have a lot more shout-outs we're going to get to. But first, how about we jump in to the music? Like I said, this week I'm playing more music that was released in 2023 that I've had in my to-do list of things to play that I just haven't gotten to. So we're getting toward the end of the year, so it's time to start catching up a little bit. So how about a little Chris Buck Band? This one came out as Can't Beat the View.
I've seen the sunset dipping down over Sonoma. I watch the waves crashing into the cliffs on the ocean. I've been on a 747 way up in the clouds. Been Rocky Mountain high, had my feet on the ground. And baby, nothing comes close. And girl, if you don't know, you can't beat the view. You lying here, tangled in your long hair, swimming in these king-size sheets. Can't beat the feel of your touch, girl. Make my heart rush every time you put your hands on me. Like a California coastline, slipping off your clothes. I've never seen another side quite like you. No, you can't beat the view. I've seen the midnight neon glowing off the northern lights. I've seen the stars shine, dripping in the dark from a diamond sky. Yeah, I've been everywhere under the sun. And baby, when the day's done, you can't beat the view. You lying here, tangled in your long hair, swimming in these king-size sheets. Can't beat the feel of your touch, girl. Make my heart rush every time you put your hands on me. Like a California coastline, slipping off your clothes. I've never seen another side quite like you. No, you can't beat the view. Close, girl, if you don't know, you can't beat the view. You lying here, tangled in your long hair, swimming in these king-size sheets. Can't beat the feel of your touch, girl. Make my heart rush every time you put your hands on me. Like a California coastline, slipping off your clothes. I've never seen another side quite like you. No, you can't beat the view. No, you can't beat the view. No, you can't beat the view.
Hey y'all, this is B-Dawg.
And Lou.
From Tropical Country, B-Dawg and Lou. Here to tell you about our sponsor, JBL Legends Travel.
JBL Legends Travel is your full-service travel agent. They specialize in cruises, all-inclusive resort vacations, destination weddings, and romantic getaways. They're dedicated to offering you the best prices and advice, all while maintaining an emphasis on customer service.
So don't hesitate to contact them so they can start planning your next travel adventure. You can contact them at 732-831-5200 or check them out online at jbltravelgroup.net.
Mom needs rest. We need a vacation. Daddy's stressed. We need a vacation.
Cold can, sweating in the backseat, feeling that Carolina summer heat, high tide hooked to a Bronco, fried chicken straight from a Texaco. We were ready to run it full throttle, Malibu hit in a copper tone bottle, riding out to our slice of paradise. Man, it always feels right. Running on water, chasing sunshine, popping our tops and squeezing our limes. With weather like this and friends like mine, always bound to be a damn good time. Riding that wave, feeling soft soap skin. It gets too hot, but we can just jump in. Ain't nothing better than that kind of life. Running on water, chasing sunshine. Running on water, chasing sunshine. We'll tie off somewhere we're staying. Radio, party playlist playing. sunshine. We're chasing sunshine. Running on water.
Running on the Water. That is Sammy Cannon.
I love that.
Nice little upbeat tune.
Yeah, it is. I like that a lot.
Me too. All right. You got some more shout outs over there?
I do. Want to say hello to Gene Henders.
Hello, Gene.
Said it's a little chilly, but he's got 2 stalls out in the barn that his pups, Zach and Coco, are hanging out in. So he's out hanging out with them.
All
So
right.
I love hanging
Hey,
out.
how about I do that and bring the camera back on us?
Oh, well, you know.
Hey, I'm a
you have
little
to.
rusty, okay? Give me that.
If you must.
If I must. I'm a little rusty. I thought for sure I hit the button, but I must not have.
It'll be all right. Want to also give a shout out to Miss Tammy Creech is out there.
Well, hello, Tammy.
And hello to Z&G,
Z and G over in Memphis, Tennessee.
Mr. Bobby McQueen.
I saw where Z was getting interviewed on the TV.
Yeah, he's all
talking
famous
you
and
know,
shit.
because he is a professional.
That's
When
right.
it comes to judging that barbecue.
Yeah, that he is. Let me see. Bobby McQueen, hello to you.
Of course, that is our island truck driver.
I saw earlier he was saying he's got 4 whole days off. He's pretty excited.
Woohoo!
So
Me too.
gets to stay home for 4 days.
I wish I could stay home for 4 days.
I'm going to have you working.
I
this
can't.
weekend.
I can't complain because I've literally laid in
Anyhow.
a bed for 2.5 weeks.
Right?
So
gonna make up
I guess
for
I
it.
can't complain.
You're going to make up for it this weekend. I'm just saying. Rick the Stick is out there.
Hey, Rick. I hope Rick is feeling better. And, of course, he is the host of Rick the Stick's Hometown Licks right here on Tiki Man Radio every Sunday night at 5.
And Donna messaged me, Donna Cummings, and said that they had to leave for their family or for their Thanksgiving dinner get together with their family. However, the baby panther is still listening. So
All right. Well,
I love it.
Good deal.
And Kristen, hello to you.
Hello.
Kristen Parks.
That would be my daughter up in Ohio. And, of course, got to say hello to all the grandkids that are there watching with her.
That's right.
So, and they were very sweet. I got messages from them when I was
They
in the
made you
when I was in the
cry.
hospital. You made me cry.
They did.
Yeah, I don't admit that freely, but you made me cry.
And Dave Signs is out there. Hello
Hey, Dave.
to you.
Of course, that is MFG Records right there.
We love you guys. All right, let me see.
I got some over here.
Oh, you're welcome, Gene.
I got some over here off the other site.
All right.
All right, Joey Woods out there. Hey, Joey.
Hey, Joey.
Of course, Joey from Cammy's Grammys is out there. Hey, hello,
Hello.
Jody.
We
one
were
of the
just talking about you, Jody.
Yes.
We're going to be ordering some things out there.
yes, we've yet to get to meet her because she goes to Key West.
I know.
Yeah, we went to Key West that one time. Hopefully, summer party, she's gonna make it here, and we'll be able to meet her.
I hope so.
Caswell Cook is out there. Of course, Barry D's out there as well. And hello to James Bendel as well.
Hi, guys.
All right, what else you got?
Gene said, all things being equal, I'd rather be in Key West with the pups. you and me both.
Yeah,
You and me both. Well, hey, I have a little story.
Oh yeah.
I do. Let me pull it up here, though. And this is something that's pretty near and dear to my heart. I know it means a lot to a lot of other people, too. But in the spirit of thankfulness and the upcoming holidays, so there is a senior from McCallie schools
Here in Chattanooga.
here in Chattanooga.
That'd be McCall.
Macaulay, that's right. Sorry. So my Ohio came out for a minute. I'm so sorry. Every year, apparently, every year, he's got some family that are buried in the National Cemetery here in Chattanooga. And every year, he has worked to try to raise money for the wreaths, usually right after Thanksgiving, beginning of December.
Wreaths Across America.
Wreaths Across America comes in. And they also, not only them, but there are some local folks who bring wreaths, and they lay wreaths all over the cemetery, which I think is one of the most beautiful times of the year there.
Yeah.
So he's been working with some local businesses trying to raise money for more wreaths because they never have enough. There are 49,000 graves at our national cemetery. I didn't realize it was that many. Yes, 49,000. And last year they hit an all-time high of 31,000 wreaths being laid. So unfortunately, not everyone gets a wreath. Thankfully, we have some friends and family that make sure that my dad gets one.
Because Wreaths Across America, it's a national organization. They've said the same thing nationally, is that they just don't have enough.
Yeah, I mean, and so this gentleman, he's a kid. His name is Brady Evans, and he is a frequent visitor to the cemetery, of course. Because not only because family lives there, but because this national cemetery, and I'll be honest, it's the only one besides Arlington that I've been to, but they have such a historical place, and it's just such a reverent place, and it's not in a good side of town by any means, but everybody leaves it alone. I mean, there's a mutual respect there amongst everybody. So anyway, 31,000 wreaths got laid last year. They're trying to increase it this year. And eventually we'd love to get all 49,000 graves with a wreath. So if anybody out there, I know that it's the holidays and everybody's kind of struggling, but they have been accepting donations you can go online. It's chat, CHATT, areaveterans.com/WAC. Or you can go by mail to Wreaths Across Chattanooga at 426 Market Street, Chattanooga, Tennessee, 37402. And they're going to be laying those wreaths on December 9th. So,
and of course, I would encourage you, if you have a national cemetery near you,
yes.
I would also just recommend donating to your local national cemetery as well.
Yes.
So,
because they deserve it.
Absolutely.
They deserve it.
Absolutely.
So anyway, I thought it was really cool that someone who's still in high school really thinks that much, that they're working that hard. They've approached several local businesses and to get them to sponsor some wreaths. And I just think that is a really, really cool thing for a youngster to do. There's not a whole, I won't say it that way. So you don't hear many good stories about the young people of today. So I wanted to call him out and thank him for all of the work that he's doing there.
Okay, the question was, can I buy a wreath or sponsor a wreath or something? Again, they are taking, for the Chattanooga National Cemetery, they are taking donations. Give them that website again, because I had somebody just message and ask about it.
Okay, it's www.chatAreaVeterans.com/WAC. And chat is ChatAreaVeterans.com/WAC.
Or, of course, like I said, nationally, you can go to Wreaths Across America website, and I'm sure there's probably a directory of all the different national cemeteries where they're doing that. I'm not sure if you can donate to a specific one. Sounds like it is possible to donate to a specific location if you're interested in doing that.
Yeah, this one is Wreaths Across Chattanooga, and they are affiliated with Wreaths Across America. So
correct.
Yeah.
All right.
So, well, thank you for that question. All right, Ambassador, we love you. Thank you for my videos of Larry. You didn't get to see them yet, honey. So, I say Larry, I think they're sandpipers. We've had this talk before.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what they're called, but I love them. Those little birds that run away from the water. They are down in Florida visiting their daughter for the holiday. So she was at the beach and found some Larrys running around. And so she sent me a video. So thank you for that video. Have fun, Michelle.
That's right. A lot of people are busy tonight, but we're going to be right here entertaining everybody who wants to be entertained.
That's right.
And Ben Chase has released a brand new song here in 2023. It's funny how a lot of singer-songwriters, especially in the coastal genre, is they reuse the same song titles repeatedly. I don't know why, but Ben Chase's new song, it's Saltwater Cowboy.
Nice.
Wasn't my first rodeo. I never felt right in those boots. Didn't wear no Wranglers, no buckles. No, it ain't in my roots. But I knew the words of every 90s country song, and they sang along. When I got off the stage, an old man walked up to me. He said, "You don't look the part, but I can tell by the way that you sing. You got some grit in your blood, so tell me, son, where are you from?" I said, "I'm a hard-working man. I was raised by the sea. There's a whole lot of boys back home like me. Early mornings, red sky warnings. We ain't got no choice. We rope in traps and bring 'em back in. Been bucked around by 20-knot wind, and we get drunk and make a whole lot of noise. I'm from the land of the saltwater cowboy." So I said, "We might not look the same, but I can feel the respect. We both got the same sun beating down on our necks. We never back down from a fight. Hell, we're kind of alike, but you make your living on the land. And I am a hard-working man. I was raised by the sea. There's a whole lot of boys back home like me. Early mornings, red sky warnings. We ain't got no choice. We rope them traps and bring 'em back in. Been bucked around by 20-knot wind, and we get drunk and make a whole lot of noise. I'm from the land of the saltwater cowboy." So now when you're bailing, listening to wailing, you think of me sailing. Just a hard-working man that was raised by the sea, and all of them boys back home like me. Early mornings, red sky warnings. We ain't got no choice. We rope them traps and bring 'em back in. Been bucked around by 20-knot wind, and we get drunk and make a whole lot of noise. Buddy, I'm proud to say that's where I got this voice. Straight from the land of the saltwater cowboy.
Howdy, this is Alec, that little Buddha. On Wednesday nights from 7 to 9, me and old Silver like to ride into the sunset, listening to B-Dawg and Lou on Tropical Country, only on Tiki Man Radio. Yeah!
Hey, y'all, this is B-Dawg
And Lou.
from Tropical Country right here on Tiki Man Radio. Next time you take a trip down to Key West and you want to get out on the water, we want you to check out our sponsor, Goaltending Services. Goaltending Services is the premier charter service in Key West. They offer a wide range of amenities. Goaltending Services is also a veteran-owned company, and they take care of their veterans and active duty personnel by offering a 25% discount with your veteran or military ID. For more about Goaltending Services, give them a call at 305-916-0990.
Or look them up online at goaltendingservices.com.
Off the coast on a boat, drop a rock on the radio.
I've been running, going my way, sleepless nights heading down endless highways. It's a lonely road when you're missing home. Saying goodbyes and rearview mirrors, deep inside it just couldn't be clearer. I won't give up now, 'cause it all comes round. Something feels different, it's all gonna change when all of the pieces just fall into place. And we'll look back on this moment one day, the memories we make and dreams that we chase. It's a winding road, but it's all worth the wait. I'm ready for good things to come my way. For good things to come my way. Heart wide open, let the walls down, throw that caution out into the wind now. 'Cause we all got doubts, it'll all work out. Something feels different, it's all gonna change when all of the pieces just fall into place. And we'll look back on this moment one day, the memories we make and dreams that we chase. It's a winding road, but it's all worth the wait. I'm ready for good things to come my way. For good things to come my way. This is the time, it's right here in front of my face. Good things are coming. Nothing behind me compares to what's coming my way. Good things are coming. We'll look back on this moment one day, the memories we make and dreams that we chase. It's a winding road, but it's all worth the wait. I'm ready for good things to come my way. For good things to come my way. I'm ready for good things to come my way. For good things to come my way. I'm ready for good things to come my way.
That's right. We are thankful for all the good things that come our way. That is Kaylee Bell. That's a nice.
What a fun song.
That is a fun song. I'm glad we found it.
I know. You're so good at that.
I try.
So want to give a shout out to Ed Kubiak. He is out there tonight. Hi, guys.
Hey, Ed. And of course, Ed, that is the other Ed from the Ed the Train Man on Get on the Peace Train every Monday night. And we are so glad he has joined us as well.
That's right. And wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
I'm trying to think of the other nickname.
Okay.
I have to think about it. Sorry, Ed. You need to remind me of.
I'm going to let her stew about it for a little bit, Ed.
No. know.
Yep, I'm going to let you.
If you know, you need to say.
No, I'm going to let you stew
Oh,
it.
I'm so bad with that.
I'm always rescuing you when it comes to that, so I'm going to let you figure it out.
Well, Reese and Flies are out there as well. Hello to you.
Hello to sweet Larice and Flies Noogies.
And I do want to give a special shout out.
Okay.
You know, we said hello to Joe. I almost said it again. Joe Legends. Joe Leo.
We got to say hello to Sue.
We got to say hello to
Hey,
Sue.
Sue. Sweet Susie Q.
Sue's mom had heart surgery today.
Oh, no.
Joe says all went well, and she
that's
is
good.
resting.
I'm glad.
So,
I'm
yes.
really, really glad.
Ed the Carpenter.
Ed the Carpenter, that's
and
right. Felicia.
Felicia, but there's a nickname.
Figured out.
I'm so bad. I'm so sorry.
I
guys.
love torturing her. I don't get often opportunity to, because I'm normally just wrong, and you're sitting there gloating in your victory how I'm wrong. So every once in a while, I just got to get even. Let you figure it out.
Oh, thanks, Larice. We are glad to be back.
Yes, absolutely.
And we did run the commercial for goaltending services and goaltending outfitters.
Yep.
But we do want to let y'all know that there's some special hours coming up for them for the holidays.
Yes.
And so they are going to be closed tomorrow for Thanksgiving, but they will be open 10 to 4 on Black Friday, and they will be open 10 to 4 on this Saturday as well. So just so that y'all are aware of that. Yes, thank you. See, Ed and Pat love me. Felicia the appetizer.
He gave you the answer.
Felicia the appetizer queen.
That's not fair. You gave her the answer.
Ed just messaged me and said, "Come on,
I'm like,
this is
I know the
appetizer
answers,
queen."
but I was waiting for you to figure it out. So that's
I know.
just cheating,
well,
Ed.
all I could think of was hors d'oeuvres, and I'm like, that's not the right word.
Well, you were on that line of thinking.
I was getting there. I know. I'm so sorry, Ed.
I laughed and said that, when Ed joined Ed on the show, I'm like, they just need to get one more, and then they could have, like, remember that old 90s cartoon, Ed, Ed, and Eddie?
Oh, yeah.
The three Eds.
Yeah, the three Eds. Ed, Ed, and Eddie. That's funny. Yeah, so the appetizer queen, hello to you, too. I knew it wasn't hors d'oeuvre, but it was somewhere in there.
I know there's a lot of people out there, they're prepping and getting ready for their Thanksgiving dinners. I want to know what kind of Thanksgiving traditions that you have that are kind of special to you that, you may have carried down the line from, when you were a kid, or a new tradition that you started by yourself. Laura Lou's we're starting a new tradition this year. Immediately following Thanksgiving dinner, we're going to start exercising by loading boxes.
That's right. That's right. And hopefully it's not an annual tradition.
No. So for those of you who don't know, we are moving. We are downsizing, so to speak.
Empty nesters.
Empty
Woo-hoo.
nesters. The last kid is moving out, and so we are kind of downsizing. We still going to have the same space without the square footage, if that makes sense. But most importantly, B-Dawg doesn't have over an acre of land to mow anymore, so I can kick back and relax. Lou, she always had a dream. She always wanted a house on the water, so she could just sit on the porch and look at the water. And she wanted a white picket fence around it.
Yep.
So that was her dream.
Yep.
Well, when we went to go, we're moving into some apartments, condos, kind of style of homes, and she found the perfect one. We went there. They said, "We got it. We got you covered." And
I hadn't even told them.
And it has the deck. It's a ground floor like she wanted. It had a deck where the resident that was there before built a picket white fence around the back patio.
Yep.
And it faces a pond.
With a fountain.
I said, well, I can't afford a lakefront, a oceanfront condo or a lakefront cabin. How about a pond front patio? She said she's going for it.
I love it.
But we can sit on our patio, and then just off in the distance there is this beautiful saltwater pool. that we get to stare at. So, of course, we sat and after straining our brains a little bit, we came up with B-Dawg and Lou's Saltwater Mirage because we can see the saltwater off in the distance.
That's right. There's a
so
saltwater
that is
pool
our
right
new
there.
patio.
I know. I
So,
love it. I
and-
can't wait.
And we are excited because one of the, with kids being out, we got the space. One of the exciting things we're going to be doing is we're going to be working on building our own studio.
That's right. We're not leaving Tiki Man Radio.
We're not leaving Tiki Man Radio. Don't no. We're
Let's
looking
just
at.
stop that rumor.
I'm looking at building, because I got a lot of equipment that I've bought over time, and we're going to start out so that I can have it, and we can start recording some new commercials, and we have places to edit,
We're gonna have an
videos
office.
and all that. We have an office space that we can actually work, so that we can update and keep up with commercials, as the time changes and things come up. We can update our commercials to go with what's going on in real life. So
Right.
we can do that, and then our goal is eventually we'll be bringing our show live from our home studio. So, like everybody else does.
That's right.
So that is our goal. It'll take some time and sponsorship. So yeah, we'll be definitely looking for some additional sponsorship to help us get that. But we've already come up with a name of our studio too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well, Reese likes our patio name, and they're excited for us.
We are excited, absolutely. So that is how we are spending our Thanksgiving.
That's right. Monica, have a good night. And
Bye, Moni.
I know it's not your Thanksgiving up there, but happy
Bye,
Thanksgiving.
Moni. Yeah, Canada already had theirs.
Yeah,
So
they did. Speaking of that, did you see one of our favorite TikTokers is back in the U.S.?
two of them.
Two of them.
Yeah.
They are Chase and Josh.
Yeah.
They came back for Thanksgiving. They did a raffle.
Yep. The Brits wanted to experience what a true American Thanksgiving was like. They held a raffle.
They did.
And
people bought tickets.
People
to
bought
have them
tickets.
Come to
so
their
they
house.
would. Yep. So they're in North Carolina.
Yes.
They are staying with. I did catch that it's a veteran that they are staying with, and so they're going to get to experience their very first American Thanksgiving. So they're all excited about that.
I was excited for them whenever I saw they were back. They're always so much fun to watch. Speaking of fun people to watch. Okay, so I'm not as good at the transitions as you. I'm so sorry.
You're all over the place.
I know.
It's all right.
So, in a little town in New Hampshire. Okay, found this dude.
Now, immediately when you said this little town in New Hampshire, I'm immediately picturing the set of a Hallmark movie. A Hallmark Christmas movie at that. Because they're all over the television right now.
Right. This could be turned into a movie, I think.
Okay.
So there was a gentleman named Jeffrey Holt.
Okay.
In this little town called Hinsdale, New Hampshire.
Mm-hmm.
And Hinsdale, I guess, is it's like this little town in between. I have to think. In between Vermont and Massachusetts, like it's in that little spot.
All right.
So this guy, he wrote his. He's passed away. The story, though, goes that he has been riding his lawnmower all over town for years. Before that, he rode his bicycle all over town.
Okay.
He lived in the trailer park in this old trailer. It was so old that his bed, the posts of his bed, had gone through the floor. So the bed was actually on the floor because the posts were in the holes in the floor. And I guess he used to be a driver's ed teacher for the high schoolers. But then he gave up his car, switched to the bicycle, then switched to the riding lawnmower, and he never left town. And so he had no TV, no computer, and his trailer was pretty broken down. So this community has 4,200 people in it. And apparently, when he passed away, the executor of his estate found that he was a multi-millionaire.
Really?
He had been investing his money since he was young.
Wow.
And he had $4 million that he left to this town.
Wow.
And so even though he wore like these old bib overalls and he mowed the grass in the trailer park and just drove his mower all over town and had holes in his trailer floor, he had $4 million in the bank.
Wow.
And they said that he really didn't have an easy time in school because he was dyslexic. And so his sister, I guess, lives in California. And she said that their dad is actually the one. Their dad was a college professor. And so him and Jeff didn't really get along that well because Jeff had such a hard time in school. So, but one of the things he did learn from his dad was investing. So he overcame his dyslexia and he started reading on his own all of these finance magazines and books. And so he learned how to invest his own thing or his own money. And yeah, $4 million.
Wow.
And he left $3.8 million of that to the town that he spent his whole life in.
Well, that definitely goes to show, don't judge a book.
Right.
Because the hard up guy you see out there on the street, he may be a multimillionaire and you just don't know.
Can you imagine?
That's crazy.
I'm like, he had holes in his trailer floor. He did not own anything. And $4 million just sitting there.
Well, when it comes to money issues.
I'm not that frugal.
No, when it comes to money issues, money is tight, and one person doesn't have the problem of being a millionaire because, our good friend Caleb Mills, he had to go out and he robbed a bank. It's the new single from Caleb.
South Alabama, right beside Mississippi. $100,000 is missing from the city 'cause a blonde-haired, blue-eyed Southern belle stole it in the middle of the night. Well, never should have took her when she told me she was going. Now I'm hating in a bed. Lord, have mercy on me. Lord, have mercy on me. 'Cause now I'm wanted, well, dead or alive. They say I might get 20 to life. So blackjack on my table, hit my hand so I'll be able to clean this money so we can get hits. Throw that gun in a ditch. And rain, rain will keep on coming. 'Cause me and this girl gotta keep on running to the other side of the Rio Grande. We'll clear our names and be free again. 'Cause we went and fell in love on our first date. Well, I stole her heart and she robbed the bank. Well, Hal's been coming and running for 30 miles, calling Baton Rouge with my baby by my side. Long way from home, but not too far from Mexico. Well, guess I gotta get to where I got a new identity. Pocket full of bills and all the amenities. And finally, me and her will be free. So blackjack on my table, hit my hand so I'll be able to clean this money so we can get it. Throw that gun in a ditch. And rain, rain will keep on coming. 'Cause me and this girl gotta keep on running to the other side of the Rio Grande. We'll clear our names and be free again. 'Cause we went and fell in love on our first date. When I stole her heart and she robbed the bank.
So blackjack on my table at my hand, so I'll be able to clean this money so we can get hits. Throw that gun in the ditch. Rain, rain will keep on coming. 'Cause me and this girl gotta keep on running to the other side of the Rio Grande. We'll clear our names and be free again. 'Cause we went and fell in love on our first date. When I stole her heart and she robbed the bank.
What's going on? This is Chris Clark. You're listening to Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou, Wednesdays from 7 to 9 p.m. on Tiki Man Radio. Halfway to Memphis on a Highway 40 drive. Between the small talk and kisses, you playing with that radio dial. Nothing too serious, just laughing on a Sunday ride. Till I caught you looking at me. I looked in your eyes. Is this the real thing? Or is this just all pretend? I wasn't even looking, girl, but now I'm falling in to what they call forever, or where a heartbreak begins. I don't have the answer, and I'm feeling what I'm feeling. I don't want this ride, this life to ever end. When we got to Graceland, sign said we're close. I'm back in the F-150 and hit the open road. I don't know where we're heading now. Let's see where it goes. I heard it leads to heaven. At least that's what I'm told. Is this the real thing? Or is this just all pretend? I wasn't even looking, girl, but now I'm falling in to what they call forever, or where a heartbreak begins. I don't have the answer, and I'm feeling what I'm feeling. I don't want this ride, this life to ever end.
No, I don't want this life.
I wasn't even looking, girl, but now I'm falling in. 'Cause I don't want this life. No, I don't want this life to ever end.
Halfway to Memphis, that is Chris Clark. And of course, before that was Caleb Mills, which both of them have been here in studio as one of our guests.
And they're both such super nice guys.
Yes, they are.
They really are. Well, I want to give a shout out to, the Red Rooster wants to know.
The Red Rooster.
Nope, it's the Red Rooster.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Where's the Tiki Man? You just missed him, actually. He just came in here to talk to us for a second. Patty with an I, hello. Don't worry about being late. It's the holidays. We understand.
Hello, Patty.
Glad you're feeling better, Patty.
Absolutely.
Patty was under the weather as well, so.
I know, 'tis the season. I've seen quite a few people in there that have commented that they've been under the weather and ill and, have had, some injuries and everything. We hope everybody is on the mend.
Yep.
And I'm right there with you. I understand where you're at. And then sometimes it seems like a dark place, but stay positive.
It's always
and,
light at the end of the tunnel.
Things will work. Things will work out just the way they're supposed to.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Well, hello to the JoJos are out there.
JoJo's from Manford, Massachusetts.
Miss Ada Longo. Hello.
Hey, Ada.
And Debbie Debevec.
Hey, Debbie.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to see y'all. Oh, Rick went to bed. He has to be up.
He's got things to do in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, things to do. And
He's got to work.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, wait a minute. The thing he won't let me see because of the...
He got to work on Thanksgiving. That's just wrong.
The Red Rooster says that's my boss.
That's your boss?
Tiki Man.
Tiki Man. He's everybody's boss.
I know, but I can't see the picture, so I don't know who it is.
I don't know.
Well, hello to Bree and Violet. They're there with Patty with an I.
Hi, Bree. Hi, Violet.
Nice to see y'all out there. Oh, yeah. Patty said Rick has to leave at 1 a.m. So he is snoozing.
Oh, my God. Having to work on things. That's just un-American, but
I know.
I understand. I worked Thanksgiving.
Did it for years.
I worked Thanksgiving and all the holidays for many, many, many years. I get it. I understand. Just because it's Turkey Day, the world's still spinning.
That's
and
right.
There's people out there got to keep things going. So
yeah, and thank you to everybody. Yes. I know not everybody gets Thanksgiving off, so thank you to everyone out there that's going to be working tomorrow. I know as medical staff,
mm-hmm.
we know how it is. So thank you to all of you.
Absolutely.
And if you need a good laugh for Turkey Day tomorrow or tonight, y'all should go to Tim Campbell's Facebook. Singer-songwriter extraordinaire Tim Campbell. The annual turkey dance video is back up, and it is the most hysterical thing. I really do start looking forward to it every year now.
Yeah.
The first time I saw it, I thought I was going to pee my pants. It was so funny. And I laugh just as hard every year. So if y'all haven't seen it, go follow Tim Campbell and check it out.
You won't be disappointed. And speaking of social media, we want to tell everybody to, starting tomorrow evening, pay attention to the Tiki Man Radio page on Facebook.
Tomorrow morning, I think.
Tomorrow morning. Okay, tomorrow morning? Tomorrow, please pay attention to the Tiki Man Radio Facebook page, because many, many, many of our sponsors are going to be kicking off their Black Friday sales. So, there's all kinds of things going on, and I don't know who's got what, but you definitely want to keep paying attention to the Tiki Man Radio page
of our sponsors
on Facebook to see what all them Black Friday specials are, right?
That's right. The station sponsors are all running their Black Friday sales, so definitely check into the page frequently. And if you don't already, be sure to go to Facebook and like Tiki Man Radio, and so that you can get all that information too.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Hey, our good buddy Tyson Lehman released a new single recently. It was one that he debuted right here in studio, but now it's recorded and it's out there for the public to hear. It's Wildflowers and Whiskey Bottles. Coming up next, the JBL Legends Travel Minute.
Hard as she is soft, when she finally slips that armor off, Lord heaven help me. You won't catch a fake smile on her face. She don't need no one she has to chase. Never cared for roses in a vase. She likes wildflowers, whiskey bottles. loving me. She hates throwing out her old blue jeans. Don't want a bigger diamond on her ring. I swear she just prefers a simple thing. She likes wildflowers and whiskey bottles. She likes dancing on the beach. She likes riding in my Silverado. She likes loving me. She likes wildflowers and whiskey bottles. She likes dancing barefoot on the beach. She likes riding in my Silverado. She likes loving me. She likes loving me. That girl likes loving me.
And now, Tiki Man Radio is proud to present the JBL Legends Travel Moment with Joe Leo. Take it away, Joe.
Buddy, good morning. It's Joe Leo with the JBL Travel Group with this week's Travel Minute. And this week I want to talk about something we talked about way back, a couple of months ago. I want to talk about passports. But before I do that, I want to talk about security on your Facebook pages. I ran into a situation this week, and some of you might have realized it, that my business Facebook page was hacked. And as a result of that, they got into my personal Facebook page, my Instagram account, and I was out of commission for a couple of days. In addition, what they did was I have an ad account set up where I can run like boosted posts and things like that. And they ran some ads for themselves and charged my credit card. So I solved that problem really quick, called the bank, got in touch with PayPal, had those charges reversed. They tell you that you need to have two-factor authentication on your Facebook page and your Instagram pages. I had that, and somehow they got in there and they disabled it. So now what I did is you go through a security check with Facebook. You have the two-factor authentication, and you also have it send you a text message so that if somebody does get in there, you'll know. Anyway, I got my personal page back. I still haven't gotten my business page back, so I did set up a separate one. So if you're looking for me, it's a JBL Travel Group. The old one, JBL Legends Travel, we are still in the process of, we're in a dispute with Facebook over that because it takes a little time to regain your administrative rights because they took you off the page. So if you have Facebook pages, which I know most of you do, make sure that you have a great security system set up, two-factor authentication, and also some kind of a text message or PIN number or some sort. Go into the safety and security section of Facebook and make sure you have 2 or 3 different things set up. So if somebody does go in, you're going to know right away. All right. So I want to talk about passports because I had a couple of situations this week. I had a couple traveling with a young child to Nassau in the Bahamas, and mom and dad checked their passport, and of course their passports were good, and she just assumed that her daughter's was, not realizing that a child's passport is not valid for 10 years, it's only valid for 5. So now here we are 3 or 4 days before the time of their trip, and I had to go and jump through some hoops and get their trip postponed for a couple of months so that they can get their daughter's passport removed. So please, 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 please check your passports. Don't assume that they're still valid. That's number one. Number two, most countries require that your passport be valid for 6 months after the date you return. Now, there are a couple of countries that'll accept it as long as it's valid during the time that you're traveling. But most countries, when you travel outside the United States, require at least 6 months, that it be valid for at least 6 months beyond your dates of travel. So the date of return, at least 6 months. So please check your passports, make sure that they're good before you're going to set out on a vacation. Because unfortunately, even if you have travel insurance, having a passport that's expired is not an acceptable reason to put in a claim with the travel insurance to get your money back. So that's one of the things, and I've started to double and triple check with everybody when they're placing their orders with me for a vacation. Please pull your passport out. Let's look at it right now, or send me a copy of it, and let's make sure that it's not going to expire or has expired, etc. So that was my little passport minute for today, and my Facebook hack minute for today. Hope you enjoyed the rest of your weekend. This has been Joe Leo with the JBL Travel Group with this week's Travel Minute. Take care. I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Joe. Always travel with someone you trust. JBL Legends Travel and Joe Leo. Reach out to him at 732-831-5200. The official travel company of Tiki Man Radio.
Jungle out there. Yeah, it is. Bubble bath, back at the house. Laundry going, she slips on a blouse. Kids are fed, her makeup's just right. Heading out, romantic date night. Close your eyes and see. Champagne, we're in no hurry in this enchanted atmosphere. All 'cause it's a jungle. It's a jungle out there.
I'm Madeline from Memphis, Tennessee. I love tuning in to Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou every Wednesday from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern on Tiki Man Radio.
Fed up with this 9 to 5, working like a dog and barely getting by. thinking today is a good day for us to pack up our things and ditch this town. No clue where we'll end up. Flip a quarter, let it decide for us. Heads or tails, it don't matter to me. As long as I'm with you, it's right where I want to be. Doing 90, driving in the fast lane. Headed south on a Gulf Coast interstate. Windows rolled down, salt in the air. Rip the rearview off, cause there's nothing to see there. Feet on the dash, she's singing along. Knows the words to every Jimmy Buzzard song. My heart's like this guitar, girl, it keeps on strumming. A change is coming. Gonna drive till we run out of gas. We'll take our time and make it last. We only get one shot at this life. Why don't we live it while we still can? Next stop, destination unknown. Ain't a chance of us picking up our phone. If you need us, we'll be right here. As long as I'm with her, I'll be fine anywhere. Doing 90, driving in the fast lane. Headed south on a Gulf Coast interstate. Windows rolled down, salt in the air. Rip the rearview off, cause there's nothing to see there. Feet on the dash, she's singing along. Knows the words to every Marshall Tucker song. My heart's like this guitar, girl, it keeps on strumming. A change is coming. Driving in the fast lane, headed south on a Gulf Coast interstate. Windows rolled down, salt in the air. Rip the rearview off, cause there's nothing to see there. Feet on the dash, she's singing along. Knows the words to every George Jones song. My heart's like this guitar, girl, it keeps on strumming. A change is coming. Change is coming.
That is the brand new single from Justin Culver, that Gulf Coast Interstate. And of course, he released a video that goes along with it. So you may want to go out there and check out Justin Culver. We had a great time with him when we visited him down here in Gulf Shores.
We did, and we're going to be getting him at least on video interview. Yes. So that we can talk to him again. Our video that we did when we went down there didn't work out. You know, we learn as we go, right? But we did talk to Justin, and we're going to do a redo while we're here in studio. So can't wait for that.
Yeah.
And who was the song before that? About Tarzan and Jane.
Oh, that song you heard before that was an artist that reached out, emailed us, and said, hey, would you like to play this song? And that would be Todd Barrow.
Listen.
I figure, Joe was talking about his, account getting hacked and the person with the trouble with the, their passports. Yep. And I'm like, how convenient that I have a song about it's a jungle out there.
It is a really good song. And so I have to say, though, I walked out of the studio. I was listening, kind of, but I was like responding to people on Messenger and things like that. So I come back in and I put my headphones on, and the first thing I heard was, "You can be my Wait a minute, I
can be your Tarzan. You can be my Jane."
Thank you. And for some reason, and I swear I'm not even drinking yet. So for some reason, I had this visual of our chubby bodies in Tarzan and Jane gear up in a tree. And I was trying to swing from...
Yeah, no.
I was trying to swing from a vine, but I was too fat and heavy, and it broke. And I landed on the floor.
Wow.
The things that go through my head, I swear.
Wow.
It was a whole
I'm pretty
visual.
sure that's not where he meant that song to go.
I don't think so either.
At all. So,
But then I
however, if
thought-
he's listening, he's probably thinking, man, that'd be a good video idea.
Well, I was honestly, I was like, I had a whole just you know how you do with the one-liners and the song lyrics.
Sometimes.
I did it with a whole visual movie. I used to call
You created a
them-
music video all on your own.
I did. I was going visual, Reese. So, yeah. So it wasn't a pretty visual though. Good Lord. Anyways, so I just got sent a message. This is one of the things I was looking at before my whole visual. So apparently there is I don't know if it's new, but I've never seen it. There are now whipped cream shots. They're like canned whipped cream, you know, that you spray.
Okay.
So apparently they are, I have to blow them up. So they are vodka infused whipped cream, and they are available on the shelf at the liquor stores. They're called whip shots. They have peppermint, lime, pumpkin spice, vanilla, caramel, and mocha. Vodka infused whipped cream. I'm going to have to try it. Can you imagine just walking around with it all night long?
I think I need that for my coffee.
Oh, or hot chocolate. Yeah.
I love that.
That'd be some good stuff.
We'll have to check out where to find that.
I know, right? That's what I was thinking.
All right.
One of our kids sent us that.
Shocker. Shocker.
Right?
So has anybody chimed in about any Thanksgiving traditions that they may do with their family? No?
No, but I did solve the mystery. Well, I didn't solve it.
What mystery is
He
that?
solved it for us. The Red Rooster.
Okay.
Danny is literally his boss at Terminix.
Oh, okay.
So hello.
Well, hello to the Red Rooster. I think I may know who that is.
Yeah?
I think so. I think he was there when I was there.
Oh.
So
he's seeing a different side of you too.
Probably not.
Yeah, Reese. Whip shots at the Tiki Bar for New Year's Eve.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong there, right? Like everything.
I had a whole nother visual. I'm not even going to say it.
What is it up with you over there on your...
I don't know.
Well, unfortunately, I'm laser focused here, so...
You are. I know.
They
sorry.
took my superpower away.
They did. He's medicated now, people. Yeah. So I want to talk about one other thing
Okay.
that I think is honestly really cool, and I'm not just saying that. Danny Lynn, a.k.a. the Tiki Man, has written a children's book.
Yes.
And I have the exclusive copy, right?
Oh.
So excited. And I was reading some of it. That's part of why I didn't hear all that song.
And what's it called?
Chirpy's Soaring Journey.
Wow.
Inspiration soars and word spreads about Chirpy's journey, inspiring others to face their challenges head on.
Wow.
So, this was written, well, in his head in Key West. One morning while he was drinking his coffee in the Key West Cemetery, he was watching the birds play, and that inspired him to write this children's book. He
is the man of many talents.
That's right. This is the copy before, like the final edit, I guess you would say. So it's Chirpy's Soaring Journey, Learning to Fly.
Wow.
And so Danny Lynn, it will be out. I was just asking him about it. He said it will be available for purchase before Christmas.
There you go. And of course, where do you look for it? You go to TikiManRadio.com.
That's right.
You click on the tab that says Tiki Bar Publishing, and that's where all the Tiki Man's books are, as well as other artists that have been affiliated with the radio station and been interviewed and things like that.
That's right. So the man of many talents is now an accomplished author. He's already written a couple books.
Yeah, but this is his first children's book, I
This is
believe.
his first children's book, yeah.
How cool is that?
So if you want to check out some of the other books he has written, there is a book called Rambling Thoughts of a Traveling Tiki Man. And it is available on Amazon. Tiki Man Stories on Amazon as well. So
That's right.
And now it will be Chirpy's Soaring Journey.
And if you follow him on social media, and every day he has these stories that he tells every day on his social media. A lot of those stories come from that book, and some of them will probably end up in a book at some other point. So,
no doubt in my mind.
But again, TikiManRadio.com, click on Tiki Bar Publishing tab, and that'll take you over there. And like he said, it will be available before Christmas.
That's right. So it'd be a great Christmas present for some of y'all with little ones and not so little ones. I was reading through, kind of cheating and getting the inside scoop on this book, and it really, really is inspirational, and it even as an adult, it makes you think.
That's right. And speaking of Christmas presents, you know what else makes great Christmas presents?
What?
Tropical Country T-shirts. How about that? Well, you can get your own Tropical Country shirt by going to TikiManRadio.com. Click on that merch tab. That'd take you over to the Island J page, and you can search for all the Tiki Man Radio apparel. And, of course, it's not too late. You can hurry up and get it shipped and give your loved one the gift that keeps giving, a Tropical Country shirt.
That's right.
How about that?
That's right. Well, Patty with an eye.
Shameless plug, I know.
Well,
okay?
you know,
all right.
We got to do what we got to do.
That's right. Got bills to pay.
That's right. Patty with an eye says B-Dawg could play Superman, put his cape on, and just make sure the ceiling fan's not on so his cape doesn't get caught in that. Now I do have another visual.
All right.
Thanks, Patty.
We're moving right along. Speaking of visuals, we talk about, Mama's birthday.
Yeah.
Is coming up. And, when we talk about getting around the holidays, and we know Mama tend to like her rum a little bit. And so.
Yes, Mama does.
And then, of course, whenever she drank a little too much.
My mama liked the tequila in the rum.
She would always say, it has to be done.
That's right.
You got to go dancing on the tables. Here's a brand new song by Hudson Rose.
Yes, she did.
Last night was crazy, my mind is kinda hazy. I swear I'm never drinking again. My phone is lighting up and I don't know what I've done, but damn, I'll probably do it again. When the bass gets a kick and the whole crowd singing, I feel like a woman, man. When the band gets going, I can feel a buzz kicking in. But then the sun comes up and I wish that it was 2 a.m. Yeah, I like where this is heading. We're drinking like we're famous before the night is ending. We'll be dancing on the tables again. Monday came and
This is Kirsty Krause coming on to say hello to you from Nashville, Tennessee. You're listening to Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou right here on Tiki Man Radio.
I met my hubby in a honky-tonk. He scooted in around 10 o'clock. Come up and ask me what drink I want. I called him, I am my donkey donk. He started flashing his credit card, playing a cool, but he was trying hard. But the moment that he stole my heart was when he asked me to dance. Here's a two-stepping tall glass of water, honey, I want a drink. Here's a hard hunk of men on me in before I could think. Now all my mama told me about the birds and the bees and how cowboys won't stay long. But I met my hubby in a honky tonk. I got the diamond on my left hand. We booked a redneck wedding band. Got to party with our rowdy friends and seal it all with a kiss. Here's our two-stepping tall glass of water, honey, I want a drink. Here's a hot hunk of men of me in before I could think. Now all my mama told me about the birds and the bees and how cowboys won't stay long. But I met my hubby in a honky tonk. He freaking loves me. I met my hubby in a honky tonk. Yeah. Here's a two-stepping tall glass of water, honey, I want a drink. Here's a hot hunk of mineral me in before I could think. Oh, about what my mama told me about the birds and the bees and how cowboys won't stay long. But I met my hubby in a honky tonk. I met my hubby in a honky tonk.
I love that song.
That is brand new music from our favorite Aussie, Katrina Burgoyne, and of course, hubby in a honky tonk. And from when she was on our show, we know that's a true story.
It is. It really is. Her mama said that she wouldn't meet anybody just hanging out in the bars. And she proved her mama wrong. So, and congratulations.
Yes, they
to
are now
Katrina.
expecting.
Yes, they are now expecting their first child. And she is going to be going on tour in Australia.
Yep, she's going back home.
Going back home temporarily.
Yes.
But for the first time in 5 years. So she's been here on a work visa for music. So that means that she cannot, I didn't know this, but because her work visa says she's a musician and an artist, she is not allowed. You know, a lot of the artists get like side jobs or daytime jobs to pay the bills while they're struggling and working on music and things like that in the evenings.
She
Katrina
cannot.
is not allowed.
Nope.
Because her work visa says only for music. So she cannot even get a day job, so to speak. So her music is what she's living on, and she's doing pretty well, and we're excited for her, and we hope that she continues
Absolutely.
to gain in popularity, because not only is she super talented vocalist, she's a lot of fun. She's a really nice lady.
Now, probably going back home, isn't it a part of, I don't know anymore, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't it a part of their visa that they have to go back home every once in a while and then come back?
Every so many years, I
So
know they
many
have
years,
to to get their visas renewed, but I don't really know how that.
I don't know if they have to go back home and I don't know how that works.
I don't either.
But yeah, she's going to go back home to Australia, and she's got a lot of gigs going on over there. So she's not letting the pregnancy slow her down.
No, she's not
at all.
And another fun fact: before she met her hubby in a honky tonk, she actually was on The Bachelor.
The
Bachelor or The
Bachelor Australia, yeah.
The Bachelor Australia.
Mm-hmm.
So that didn't work out for her. So she had to come over to Nashville and hang out in some clubs.
And she found a very persistent cowboy.
Yes, she did.
He didn't give up.
Nope. And I bet
she went back home to Australia, and he followed her there.
I love it.
If you feed them, they will keep coming back.
That's right. Well, speaking of feeding, so our kids were messaging, and they're all ready to eat tomorrow. So they are going to come and watch the Macy's Day Parade with you in the morning while we're cooking. And so you don't have to watch it by yourself this year.
I love the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
I do too. They're blowing up the balloons as we speak.
No.
Yes. Well, Alicia has volunteered. She wants to get up with me at 6 a.m. to start the bird, wrestling the turkey.
She going to wrestle it? I don't have to get up to wrestle it.
I don't think you have to wrestle it. I think we're going to wrestle it.
Because normally every year that's my job is to wrestle the bird.
Okay,
because you can't buy a reasonably sized bird.
Well, no. And maybe Zach will get up. Hey, Zach. Zach's out there listening too tonight.
Oh, hey, Zach.
Zach Gregory, our future son-in-law. Yeah. So there's 3. I told him you wrestled it last year, Alicia. She did help me wrestle it last year. So,
okay.
So, let me think. I gave him his shout out. Okay, so the tradition thing. We were asking what traditions everyone has for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I'm just interested if anybody out there has some unique or different kind of, traditions.
There are 3.
Okay.
For me. And you probably, all 3 of them by now. But, so the first one starts the night before.
Yes.
Mama always made her pumpkin pies the night before Thanksgiving.
And you've already got that done.
And I've already got that done. But the traditional part of it was kind of an accidental tradition. Every night or every Thanksgiving morning when we got up, we would go to bed with these pretty pumpkin pies. And every morning when we got up, Mom would find one piece missing out of one of the pumpkin pies. It was always just this little sliver like nobody would notice, right? Mm-hmm. And Dad would get busted every time because Dad would sneak out at night while everybody was sleeping and he would eat it. And then when he would get yelled at the next morning, he would say, well, somebody had to taste it and make sure it's okay.
So since Daddy has passed, guess who has continued that tradition?
Yep, that would be you. And another one is one that my great-grandmother, LaRue, started. And I don't know where it came from, but, a lot of people say grace before they eat dinner, especially on the holidays. Mm-hmm. And that is something that our family has always done for Thanksgiving dinner. And so my great-grandma started this thing that the last person, everybody would run to the table and put their thumbs up. Mm-hmm. Your hands had to be on the table with your thumbs up, and the last person to get there had to say grace. Mm-hmm. And so
which that's horrible, having a contest so that you don't have to be the one to say grace.
Well, it is.
You're going to be answering for that at some. I think we all will be answering for that at some point in time.
Probably. But it is hysterical because everybody just kind of stops and watches, and there's always one person that has no idea it's going on. Mm-hmm. And so everybody will just kind of casually sit down and put their thumbs up and then just wait for everybody else to notice. And then it becomes like this free-for-all at the last second. Everybody's tackling each other trying to get to the table first. So so that's one of my favorites. And then let me think. Okay, so the pie and saying grace. Mm-hmm. And I had one more that I just forgot.
I don't know.
I don't know. Let's help me out. But yeah, so those are two of my favorite traditions that we do. Now, what about yours?
Mine or yours?
Well,
pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. But you've had
traditions
some growing up.
Traditions for me, it's always been about the food and the things that my mom made. So there's certain dishes that I like because they bring back different memories and things like that when I was a kid. So
I remember one Thanksgiving you had me. There were two things you wanted me to make.
Mm-hmm.
One was your mom's sweet potato casserole.
Mm-hmm.
And then last year, you had me do your dad's corn casserole.
And you've also made my mom's Warloff salad.
Yes, that was the other one.
Yeah.
That was the other one. Oh, yeah, Alicia, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, and hi, Allison. So, yes, the parade. The parade is a big one.
That's probably the biggest tradition for me is I got to get up, I got to get my coffee, I sit down, and I watch the Macy's Thanksgiving parade. And do not interrupt me during the Macy's Thanksgiving parade. However, I don't know, last couple of years it's getting harder and harder and harder because I don't know. I don't know if
we're getting old. We don't know the musicians anymore.
Well, that and I don't know if the coverage of the parade is different, or whatever. But there is one tradition that does hold true, is that it is not officially Christmas until Santa shows up at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade.
And he touches his nose.
and she's always watching. Does he do it? Does he do it?
Well, that's what Alicia just pointed out, and so did Allison. Yeah. So when I think it was 2 years ago, we watched it, and Santa showed up, and he was okay. He did his thing, and he was all jolly, but he did not, like, the TV cut it off.
Yes.
Before he touched his nose, and we were livid, so we had to go back and watch it online.
They were more worried about making sure that Mariah Carey got her screen time.
Listen, I forgot about that.
That was why they kept cutting it off to show Mariah Carey, because she's the queen of Christmas, I guess.
Yeah, well, she's the queen of something.
Well, when you think of the holidays and Thanksgiving, and you think about traditions, it takes you back to the past and brings back memories.
Yep.
Well, our buddy Bobby Tomberlin has just written a song, and I'm going to tell you what. You want to talk about an all-star lineup that he got to record this? It is fantastic. Try this: Bill Anderson, Jimmy Fortune, Vince Gill,
from the Oak Ridge Boys,
Vince Gill, Bobby Bear, and Willie Nelson.
Wow!
And the song is called "The Country I Grew Up With."
I love this.
This
song.
will take you back a little bit.
The grass was green and the corn grew high. You could sit and watch the tractors go by. Neighbors would wave and tell you hi.
He was sitting in front of the co-op drinking a bottled Coke, reminiscing and cracking a few jokes. He got my attention with some words that he spoke when he said,
Hard-working people live round here, ain't got much they're willing to share. Sunday school, church, and the county fair, that's the country I grew up with.
After her show, Loretta Lynn signed my souvenir book, and she smiled for every picture I took.
I saw Porter Wagner in his rhinestone suit and little Jimmy Dickens in his hat and cowboy boots.
The more the old man talked, the more he drifted back. And he said, I remember when Bobby Bear walked in down at the chicken shack.
I walked in down at the chicken shack, ate a little supper, talked to the folks, and signed some autographs. That's the country I grew up with.
tattered and torn, don't nobody care.
What happened to the country I grew up with?
There's not enough love and there's too much hate.
Not enough love and there's too much hate.
Too much anger on everyone's plate.
Too much anger on everyone's plate.
Are we gonna let this be our fate?
We gonna let this be our fate.
I wish we could get back to the country that I grew up with.
I sure do miss the country I grew up with.
Hi, this is Mo, listening in from North Carolina to Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou on Tiki Man Radio. Wednesday evenings, 7 to 9 p.m., where the boots meet the beach.
Tired of the cars in a row at the red lights and the do-or-die pace. How can I rest in a city that don't sleep? I gotta get out of this place. Let's take a drive through the mountains until we get to open skies. Call up your friends and your sisters and your brothers and tell them that we'll meet them tonight. Where the world just stops spinning around. Take all the worries in your head and you lay them down by the river when you jump right in. It's funny how you feel like yourself again when you're sitting with the ones you love, knowing someday you're gonna say these are the good old days. Got what the sky looks like in the evening, sunset colors in the clouds, and how bright those stars can shine like they're never ever gonna burn out. We're still kids at heart when we're out here reminiscing through the night, telling stories about high school when we thought we were so cool. Now we laugh until we cry. We've had so many good times where the world just stops spinning round. Take all the worries in your head and you lay them down by the river when you jump right in. It's funny how you feel like yourself again when you're sitting with the ones you love, knowing someday you're gonna say these are the good old days. No matter what we're gonna go through, we can always come back to this place. Yeah, we're always gonna have these good old days where the world just stops spinning round. Take all the worries in your head and you lay them down by the river when you jump right in. It's funny how you feel like yourself again when you're sitting with the ones you love, knowing someday you're gonna say looking back there's not a thing that we would change, 'cause these right here are the good old, these are the good old days. The good old days. Yeah, the good old days.
The good old days. That is Andrew Swift. So talk about, going back in time and remembering the things that just put a smile on our face.
Yep. Yeah, and I was listening, with Bobby Tomberlin. His songwriting is so phenomenal.
That's
And I
right.
loved hearing all that pedal steel in that song, and it did take me back. Back when as some folks like to say, country was country. And
because those are some legends recording that song.
Whisper and Bill, all I could think all the way through that song was that's why they call him Whisper and Bill.
That's right.
And I remember whenever I was probably middle school, I don't know if you remember, but when we were in school, I don't remember if in New Philadelphia High School, they used to have artists come in.
Yes.
And some of the artists that I got to see there was Porter Wagner and Bill Anderson.
And now they do
Kitty
it.
Wells.
Now they do it at the Performing Arts Center.
Yeah.
At Kent State University. And I believe it was either this weekend or last weekend. Scotty McCreery was there.
Yeah. They're getting some more recent artists, but so I remember that part of the song where it talks about Porter Wagner's rhinestone suit. He was up on stage, and I thought it was so funny because, I love any live music. I don't care what kind it is. I don't care who it is. I just love live music. And Porter Wagner was up on stage, and he had that whole rhinestone suit that he always had. And I stood up to take a picture, and that's back in the day when you had I think at that time we had the disc cameras. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
And so I stood up to take a picture, and when I got the film developed, Porter had opened his jacket, and he had "Hi" written on the inside of his jacket. It was in little quilt pieces. He had the word "Hi," and so I got the perfect picture of him holding that jacket open. And so I had to get a copy for my grandma because
somewhere you still have those pictures.
I do.
So, and I'm
my
sure.
grandma with Whisper and Bill.
And those pictures, once we get going, are all going to adorn the walls of our new studio.
Oh, yeah.
How about that?
Kitty Wells. I think I have a picture with Kitty Wells somewhere.
We got some quite a few because we have met at quite a few individuals.
And I'm sure I have some with Neil McCoy. I might have to dig them out. I'm not sure.
No.
There's going to be one of those in the studio.
I know.
Like a big 11 by 14. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
I don't want to see myself in an 11 by 14.
Oh, my.
That's awful. But yeah, so everybody, I really, really hope that everybody has a great holiday. I know that for some people, this is either your first holiday without someone that you love or maybe your last holiday with somebody that you love. So just hold on to the memories, hold on to each other, be kind to each other. I know he didn't ask me yet what I wanted to say, but no,
because we're not even there yet.
I know we're not there yet, but it was just on my mind. How I am.
Well, speaking of, people that have loved ones that aren't here anymore, or people who are away from each other because they're working, or they're serving overseas. For one reason or another, there's somebody out there missing somebody else.
Yep.
And, we can't forget about those people. And speaking of that, our other favorite Brit, Mr. Paul Skinner, or Paul Edwards, he reached out to us and said, "Hey, I wrote another song." Ben Jacobs in Nashville recorded it and said, "Hey, would you gonna give it a spin for me?" So, and we've loved out the songs that he sent us so far. So I want to make sure that we get this in, and this is going to go out to all the people that's going to be missing somebody this Thanksgiving.
Promises and hearts were broken, caused you pain with words unspoken. To say you always hurt the ones you love. I guess I thought we'd be forever. We always rode those storms together. Without you here, I don't think I'm strong enough. And I don't know now what I'm supposed to do. I'm missing you. I'm missing you. Yeah, I'm missing you. The
First to dance at every party. I'd pull you close, you'd say you loved me. Our dances stop, but in my heart our song still plays. The photo frames that lay there empty remind me of the life I had that's left me. What I wouldn't give to have just one dance again. I wish I knew now what I'm supposed to do. 'Cause girl, I'm missing you. I'm missing you. Girl, I'm missing you. I'm missing you. Girl, I'm missing being the one who could always turn your tears to laughter. Can't get over how the joy turned into heartbreak after you said I was now the one who made you cry. Goodbye, I'm missing you. Cause I'm missing you. This isn't how our story's meant to be. Girl, are you missing me?
There you go. And again, that is from our great friend, Mr. Paul Skinner, or Paul Edwards. He's got two names.
I know.
Over there in England. And, of course, he wrote that.
What
and
a pretty song.
It was recorded over in Nashville and by Ben Jacobs providing the vocals.
Ben Jacobs, I've heard his name quite a bit.
He's actually recorded a couple of songs.
Of Paul's, right?
Of Paul's, yeah.
Yeah, I really
Yeah.
like it.
Absolutely.
I really like it.
All right.
Sorry, I was reading the chat.
Well, you know, I'm waiting to get close enough to the end of the show, because when you talk about traditions, especially Thanksgiving traditions, I do have one Thanksgiving tradition that I started on this show, but the Tiki Man hates it. So the fact that he hates it,
hey Marcos,
I have to continue the tradition just because he hates it.
Okay.
Okay? So, you know,
Yeah, we got to get the Tiki Man.
That's right. So, you know, because this song, the first time I played this song, like 2 years ago, first thing I got out was I walked out of the studio while it was playing. He was like, "What the hell is that?" And I'm like, "It's a Thanksgiving song." And he's like, "That is the worst song I have ever heard in my life." So it's kind of a Thanksgiving tradition that I play it just for the Tiki Man. And of course, you know, everybody tomorrow, you're going to be getting your grub on and you're going to need your stretchy pants.
Time to celebrate the season, haven't eaten all day. My tummy is growling cause I've been saving up space. I've got my place at the table, can't fit no more on my plate. I've got my fork in my hand, ready to stuff my face. So bring on the turkey, potatoes, casserole dishes, cause I ain't messing around with them buttoned up bridges. You got them skinny jeans on, girl, I feel sorry for you, cause I just tried everything and I'm going back for round two. I got my stretchy pants on. I got my stretchy pants on. Spandex and lycra, you better work it for me, cause I'm about to expand this band of elasticity. I got my stretchy pants on. I got my stretchy pants on. Ask me where I got 'em, Amazon at my door. And if I wear this pair out, I'm gonna buy me some more. I got leftovers waiting in the fridge for repeating. Give me a nap and an hour, you know they gonna get eaten. So bring on the turkey, potatoes, casserole dishes, cause I ain't messing around with them buttoned up bridges. Can't get my skinny jeans on, but don't feel sorry for me,
you know I'm going to have my sweatpants on.
Stretchy
That's
pants.
stretchy pants. That is Carrie Underwood.
That is hysterical.
Of course, that is my Thanksgiving tradition here, is just to get the Tiki Man all riled up.
That's right. Well, before we go, I do want to give a shout out to Marcos. He is listening in from the Amazon rainforest.
Oh, yes.
So hello.
He had chimed in on Sunday. How cool.
Yeah, I love it. And yes, happy Thanksgiving, Patty with an I. Happy Thanksgiving, Verona.
Yes.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there listening.
Absolutely.
Everybody out there in Radio Land as well as YouTube.
Absolutely. And of course, we can't go without thanking everybody that needs to be thanked. We got to thank our sponsors, Joe Leo, JBL Travel Group, for sponsoring us. They're our OG sponsor. He's been with us right from the beginning, and we greatly appreciate that. When you're planning your next getaway, don't stress yourself out. Let a professional, let Joe Leo plan your next getaway. You just tell him the budget you want and where you want to go, and he will do all the work. It doesn't cost you anything extra, so why not let Joe do all the stressful work for you? He will make sure that you have an enjoyable time from the time you leave to the time you get back. And you want to give them a call. It's 732-831-5200, or look them up online at jbltravelgroup.net. And goaltending services, GTS Charters and Outfitters in Key West. When you're down in Key West, make sure you get out on the water, experience the sandbar and the beautiful scenery that Key West has to offer, and you need to do that with GTS Charters. But before you get out there on that boat, make sure you go to the Outfitter store located above the Hurricane Home Marina at 5110 Overseas Highway there in beautiful Key West, and get all your supplies before you get out there on that boat and have a fantastic time. And of course, we have to thank MFG Records, Dave Sines and Beth Travers, for sponsoring our live cam here each and every week, and they signed on for another year, so I hate to break it to you, but you're going to have to stare at their faces for another year. And we thank them. And if you are an up-and-coming artist or need somebody to help you take your music to the next level, well, check out MFG Records, because Dave Sines and Beth Travers have been in the music industry for a very long time, and they know what it takes to make things happen. All right. Anything else you want to say there, Dave?
That is it. Just be kind to everybody. Everybody's fighting battles we might not know about, so be kind.
Yes.
I know everything is stressful and everybody gets a little cranky coming towards the holidays, so let's fight that off this year. We need some positivity in the world.
That's right. So for our family to yours, we wish you a very, very happy Thanksgiving. We will be back here next week, same time, same channel, and hopefully regarding it, no health stuff going on there. So happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Make sure to put your stretchy pants on and shove your face. You get a pass for this one day.
That's right.
We'll see y'all.
Happy Thanksgiving.
It's been a lot of fun, but the set list is all done. The night was very loud and you've been a good crowd, but you know it's time to run. You've all been very kind, thank you for your time. You put me to the test as I try to address all of your requests for the night, as we look to the moon and the manager's protocol. Oh, I don't ever want to end, but for now, my friends, last song, last call. A spirit with his clientele, and the drinks are flowing well. A beer sent from the bar and a healthy tip jar. Handsome tunes that I can sell. It's been a cool room, but it's ending too soon. And they remember to tip the bartender as they surrender to the tab, and they lip sync to the lyrics that they used to recall. Anytime I gotta say those words, oh no, last song, last call.
dancing in their shoes. I break down the gear as we wind it up here. After the last song that I choose, it's the last ride near closing time. The final round poured as I strung the last chords, and the guitar returns to the case. Needless to say, it was a pleasure to play for you all. Here's to toast to everyone as I finally say, last song, last call. Here's a toast to everyone as I finally say, last song,